And I think it's interesting that you say that you found the psychological aspect about this more interesting, because I think you're right. You have all these rules, but so just thinking about this now myself, how come even now in this conversation, I'm not explicitly thinking about following any rules. I'm just speaking. I'm not searching for words. I'm not doing any of those things. And yeah, how does that work?
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of the one of the big questions. How it's something, I guess, in some ways we are doing all of that all the time, right? It's just that we are really good at applying those rules as we need them. And for certain things also, it's used so much that at some point it may be that some things are stored in memory already as bigger chunks, and you just use that rather than always computing everything as you need it. So we also know that for many things they're overly used. You don't need to always be applying the rules over and over again, but you rather have chunks of information already stored in that particular way.
You mean like sentences or?
Yeah, it could even be, kind of these more, stereotypical sentences. Like one of the ways you can see this is it's really fascinating, actually. So you have people who have brain damage, mm-hmm. and then they acquire a language disorder due to that. So some people won't be able to speak at all anymore. They may be able to produce, 5 or 6 words, but they can sing happy birthday, and they can curse, and they can produce these stereotypical utterances. Yeah. What did you say?
The cursing would be me. I'm sure I could still curse.
Yeah, right. But because these things, maybe the cursing has also all of the emotional
attachment.
Right. That makes them be slightly different. But you do find these stereotypical utterances that can still be produced, even though they cannot produce any sentence that really requires the combination of different words into a sentence, for example, right? But they can, if they are singing happy birthday, they can sing the entire thing. But then they cannot produce any one of those words in isolation if they would have to, if they would want to.
Well,
yeah. So this does tell us something about how certain things are really stored as a chunk entirely.